right?
So what would you suggest?
First suggestion, first thing, you got to get in the gym, because from a man's point of view, beauty is your most valuable agency.
I will say attractiveness
when it comes
is not my problem.
Well,
Give me a second.
Oh,
that's okay.
do you want a hug?
Take your time. It's fine.
Free hugs.
No, he's basically just telling me that.
In a man's eyes, your value is tied to your beauty.
I have no value because I'm not her size.
No.
Shorty who is on the end is mumbling, and she is very prudish. Okay? Any response?
I think he's probably talking to me.
Yeah.
I'm not prudish. All right, you can say whatever. Think what you want about me. It
Okay.
doesn't really make a difference. I've said, obviously, you guys have made your point that you think I'm a prude, but a lot of people do think it's very respectable to have saved yourself for this long. So, I think.
I would
and it's
say,
not like it's not like, I'm disgusting. I don't think I'm disgusting looking. So
I would say this about, let's just grant it to you. Let's say that it's real, that you truly are a virgin, right? I would say that
Sorry.
for you being a virgin,
I could prove it to you.
I got you. Look, I'll say this, because you said that it's respectable. I would say this. For you being a virgin and having sexual temperance, that is very respectable.
It is. I agree.
But the fact that you're 34 years old and you're still a virgin and you're unmarried, and you haven't found anyone to commit to you, and someone that you want the committance from, that isn't respectable. Because the reason why it's not respectable is because you only got 80% of your eggs are already gone. Gone. So you say that you holding on to your value, but your value, and you are holding on it from a sexual standpoint. Yes, you're a virgin. No one clap cheeks. That's good, right? I'm not trying to promote for you to be having your cheeks clapped. No, keep it unclapped. No applause, right? Keep it unclapped. But the not respectable part is that you should have found the man, and you should be, you believe in, you're Catholic, as you said. You know that you're put on this planet to procreate and to be by a man's side, and you know that a woman's place is by a man's side. You know these things.
Why are you pretending like I'm unmarried by choice?
So you're saying that you're unmarried not by choice?
Yeah, I would love more than anything to have already been married and have 5 kids.
Got you. Well, that's the thing. So something must be missing. So
I don't know. I don't think it's me.
Stop the cap.
And it kind of goes like this. Here's some game, right? Because I like to give ladies game when these conversations get a little bit touchy-feely, right? So you're picky. Granted, I know you're picky. Obviously, you don't want guys that's 5'8". You're talking about his height. So therefore,
picky, a little bit, not that picky, because if you said my exes,
a little bit.
like, I don't
It's an
get it.
understatement.
No, but
Right?
I know that you're picky because you haven't had sex yet, which is good. That means that your morals is high. You have great qualities about your character. You got kudos to you, right? And I have an aunt. She's gonna die a virgin. She's like 68 or something like that.
That's gonna be you.
Yeah. Probably will, but hopefully not, right? Hopefully you can find a man. So here's some games for you, right? So women, what they do is they advertise themselves to attract qualified mates to them, right? So the fact that you want a relationship and you want marriage with a man, but you haven't found a man that you would want a relationship from, means that you're not attracting the men that you truly want and desire. Make sense?
You could say that, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm saying that you want to look at it from that standpoint, because men pitch themselves. For example, let's say hypothetical. Let's say if he's having a problem getting girls, well, I'm saying like, okay, you need to work on your approach, since men are the ones that slide in DMs. Men are the ones that normally approach women and walk up to them. Well, maybe you need to work on your confidence, get in the gym and accomplish some goals so you can become more confident and more competent, and everything can just work better for you. Because since you have to approach girls, he needs to work on himself. We would all say that, right? If he couldn't attract girls.
Yeah, sure.
We got to say the same thing if the woman can't advertise herself in a way to attract the men that she wants. So that means that you got to work on self, right?
So what would you suggest?
First suggestion, like what she does, she said that she's a bodybuilder. She's always in the gym. First thing, you got to get in the gym, because from a man's point of view, beauty is your most valuable agency.
I will say attractiveness
when it comes
is not my problem.
Well, I'll tell you. I'll truthfully tell you.
Can I?
Sure, go ahead.
I know what you're saying about
Yeah.
the gym, because, like, you know, men want a woman that will want to keep themselves clean, keep themselves healthy, you know, want to work on themselves.
Yeah.
I just want to say that.
Being
Wait, that's all you had?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you're
just
saying
wanted
that.
to say
So, and this is what I'm saying.
The
Go
part
ahead.
about being attractive is just that's not my issue.
I'm not saying that.
Well, I'm just saying that I, I've never had a problem with, someone telling me, well, if you looked this way, then I would be more attracted to you.
I'm not saying that. I'll break it down in a way where you could truly understand. Let's just speak about men first. Right. So men, we are born without any we're not born with any sexual value. We have zero sexual value when we're born. Just like she said, she broke up with her guy because, yeah, he was maybe cute, but he was inadequate. He didn't have any motivation or ambition. So he wasn't really making money. He had none of that manly, oomph in him. So she was like, yeah, I got rid of him.
He was 15.
But they started when they were young, but it ended when I was 18 or 17.
I was 18. He was
17.
16, turning 17.
Super young. So
Yeah.
even at that super young age, women still
They
look
know,
for certain
right.
things. They know it's embedded in you. It's in your nature. You want a man that's doing better than you, like the 4 things we said. So since a man is born without any sexual value, he has to go out there and create his sexual value. It's up to a woman. She's born with her sexual value. It's up to her to preserve her sexual value. Now, you preserved your sexual value as far as not having sex. But as far as preserving your sexual value, as far as what are men attracted to sexually, well, we're attracted to women that are fully in shape. We like the Coke figure, small waist, wide hips, or if it ain't small waist, if it ain't wide hips, it's just like some type of curvature there, but it needs to be thin and healthy. That's what men are generally attracted to. Supermodels, thinner women, they get more options. More thicker women, they get less options. And you got to think about it. The thicker the woman is, she's getting less options. Well, why is she getting less options, though, too?
I think this is you're trying to say that a person it's not completely just based on an initial attraction, or I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that, because a lot of it is based on initial attraction, because I can walk into a room and I can walk I can be on a date with somebody, and if I'm not attracted to them when I first look at the way they walk or their hands or the way that they walk into a room, my opinion's probably not going to change.
I got you. And I'm also saying this, though.
But
go ahead.
I just want to finish my point.
Sure.
But it's like, I get what you're saying to a certain degree, but also you can't put all your eggs in that basket, because that's not really, that's not
the only basket you have.
Yes, but I've gone on a lot
Let me
of
repeat
dates,
that again.
all
Look,
right?
so look.
It's not the only basket I have.
I'll repeat it again. It
just
truly
not.
is. Look,
It's the only basket that
No,
matters
it's
to
not,
men.
because I can confidently tell you.
like he just said, real quick. Just listen real quick. I'll say it one more time concisely. It's the only box. It's the only box that matters. That's the only basket that matters to men. So men, we have a lot of boxes that we can elevate in, because women are attracted to a multitude of things. You like him tall, strong, masculine, dominant, assertive. You like him good looking, smelling good,
Dress nice,
being able to convey himself and hold the conversation and make you feel the vibes. So a man can, if he's not doesn't meet the height requirement, well, he can elevate by going to the gym, getting a better physical structure. He can elevate by talking to more girls and building up that confidence and learning ways to convey himself to a woman to make her feel all bubbly and giggly. So he can elevate on different levels. But that's because women are complex creatures, because they're attracted to so many things, which means that we can upgrade on many different things. But what are men attracted to?
Looks.
Only your looks. Only your looks. So that means that that's your only basket. That's the only elevation. You probably never heard the truth, but this podcast no fugazi, so we got to keep it real. So I'm telling you, please just take it. I'm telling you this. If you work on that, you will attract more mates. Now, it may not, of course, there's going to be more mates and it may be guys that you really don't want, but still it's going to be more. You'll have different guys to then choose from. And it may be the guy of your dreams.
I can't get on that train because you're trying.
Well, if you don't want to get on that train, I'm not telling you anything.
You're literally, yes,
you look fine. You're 34 years old. You're light skinned. You got long hair. I'm sure guys are attracted to you physically. But I'm telling you,
didn't wanna
but
marry
that's
you,
the
though.
only thing you can elevate. That's the only thing you can elevate.
A few moments later.
Give me a second.
Oh,
That's okay.
do you want a hug? I
Take
give
your time. It's fine.
Free hugs.
No, he's basically just telling me that.
In a man's eyes, your
You're basically
value
just
is
telling
tied
me
to your
that
beauty.
I have no value because I'm not her size.
No,
I
he's
didn't
not
tell you
saying
that.
that.
Yeah,
No,
that is exactly what you're saying.
I
That's
didn't.
exactly what you're saying because you're trying to say that I'm not. I can't attract the right man because I'm not small enough.
no, he's saying what he's saying.
That's exactly what he's saying.
He's saying
I could tell her what I'm
that-
saying.
that-
Let me just
That's
tell
exactly
you.
what you said. You
Let me
said
just
my
tell you what
looks
I'm
are
saying.
everything.
I would let her explain it from
My
her point
looks
of
are
view.
everything, right? So they're the only thing that matters, right?
That isn't what I said.
They're the thing that matters first and foremost
That isn't
men.
what I said.
for men.
But,
Right.
but
That was right.
isn't. I'm speaking specifically to a certain thing, right? So I said that women advertise themselves. Women don't normally walk up to men, to lots of men, and approach them. You don't walk up to every guy you see that's attractive and approach them. The man, and not only that, you would respect it more if a man would approach you. So men approach and women advertise themselves. So from that standpoint, since you're not meeting certain guys, right?
I should-
So let me finish. Since you're not attracting certain guys that meets your qualifications, that you would want to even have them guys get down on one knee to marry you, if you're not meeting those guys, that means that you need to change something about yourself. That's what I'm saying.
Right. So the one thing that I need to change, you're saying, is just to lose weight.
I'm saying the one thing you need to change is to lose weight and to get in the gym, and you will become more attractive to more men.
it's
But why
It's,
do I
it's
need to
based
be-
off of beauty.
But that's never been an
Yeah,
issue for
but
me.
big is still beautiful.
But it,
I've
what
never
I'm telling
for a
you,
lot
it
of men.
is.
Not for a lot of
this
men.
is
I
the
I don't want a man who's only going to judge me based on my size.
That's the
Can
way
I-
That's how
can
it
I-
is. That's
can
how
I-
it is.
can I say
we don't want a
something?
man. Look. You just called him short. We don't want a woman that's only gonna base us based off our height. I'm 6'4", he's 5'8". But you said that he's disqualified because he's
But I
5'8".
didn't judge his character.
But okay, but you judge his height and he doesn't qualify for you.
Okay, but that's not saying.
And we're saying, but
that's-
look, time out. The same way he doesn't qualify for you, with your figure, a lot of guys you won't qualify for. And that's what you have to realize.
But me as a person, I'm not going to qualify for a lot of guys because that's life.
you as
Can-
a
can I say
person, you're
something?
great. You're
You don't
if,
even
let's
know
just
me.
say you're
Yeah,
a
I can
virgin.
say
No, let's just say
something
you're a
too.
virgin.
And
Let's
all
just
you've
grant
done
it
is
to
just call
you.
me names.
No, we didn't call you any names.
Nobody
I didn't call
called
you
you
any
names.
names.
No,
Names.
can I?
I didn't call you any names. And real quick, you as a person, you have. Let's just say you're a virgin. Let's say I believe it. You have sexual
I am.
temperance.
Why would I lie
You
about
have
that?
that means that you have all these characteristic traits in you. That is very good. You're a person of high moral character. That's beautiful. What's on the inside is beautiful. But remember, you advertise yourself and men approach. So you want to display a beautiful outside. Just how beautiful you are on the inside, you want to display the outside. I'm not saying that you're not beautiful. I'm just saying that you can elevate yourself more. People can't handle the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts. So I'm just speaking the truth to you. It doesn't matter if I try to coddle it,
No
it
one
maybe
said
won't
coddle.
it won't make a change.
No one said coddle, but there's things prudence.
You could say prudence, right? And maybe you feel that I'm coming at you a certain way because you know that it's truthful.
But that doesn't. No,
It has to be true if you got emotional from it
I'm upset because
because you know it's the truth.